Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? I'm just out here by the lake today with the ducks. Hope everyone's okay. Hope you enjoyed the premieres tonight. I'm working on one for tomorrow. The narcissist doesn't want you to move on. It's going to be a good one. So let's get straight into it. Any questions? Yes, that is me in the profile picture. I've got more pictures on my Instagram as well. You can follow me on Narc Survivor YouTube. How to stop anger? That's a great question. It's actually a lot more simple than people think. If you want to stop your anger, all you have to do is be grateful. Practice gratitude. You cannot be angry and grateful at the same time. So when you practice gratitude, you will find that your anger begins to fade away. Try it right now. If you feel angry right now, think of some things that you are grateful for, and you will notice you don't feel so angry anymore. Keep the questions coming. Best tools for healing the inner child. What I did was I reparented myself using some guided meditations by Michelle Neves, and I found that that was really effective. You know, I can honestly say that I have now healed my childhood traumas, you know, from using those guided meditations, and also just by meditating on my own on my past traumas. So I would definitely recommend the guided meditations by Michelle Neves on YouTube. And there are many other meditations that I've used as well, from Aaron Doughty, Master Sri Akashana, both on YouTube. And I also have two guided meditations as well and I might upload more in the future. Maybe some specifically to heal the inner child. How do you break the trauma bond? What creates the trauma bond is when we seek validation and approval from the narcissist. So if you want to break the trauma bond, you have to start validating yourself. Start practicing self-love rather than depending on the narcissist to validate you and to make you feel as though you are worthy of love. You are already worthy of love. And there is no greater love than the love you give to yourself. So start loving yourself. Start validating yourself. It won't happen overnight, but in time it will begin to break the trauma bond. How do you live with a narcissistic ex when you have no choice? Just observe what they are saying and doing, but don't absorb it. As Ross Rosenberg says, never wrestle with a pig. You might get dirty. And besides, the pig likes it. But if you are a codependent or an empath, you probably don't like arguing. So you're not going to be effective in those situations. You're always going to lose. So the best thing you can do is just stay out of it. Don't get involved in those arguments. Just say 2 or 3 words. And at the same time, don't resist the argument either. Just observe it and let it go. Don't let it have power over you. Practice neutrality. The thing with these narcissists is they get off on the fact that you don't want them to do certain things to you. Like when you really think about it, The reason why we don't like the things they do is because we don't want them to do it to us. And at the same time, that's exactly what the narcissist is counting on. They are counting on us not wanting it, not wanting to argue, not wanting to fight, not wanting to have them stalking and harassing us every day. Because if we wanted them to do those things, it wouldn't bother us. But it does bother us. And that's what gratifies them. That's what gives them that satisfaction. They are like emotional rapists. If someone was trying to rape you, but then you were completely okay with it, the rapist will be turned off. They probably wouldn't even want to do it anymore. Because they get off on the fact that you don't want them to do that to you. So when you let go of the resistance and practice neutrality, they can't have power over you anymore. And they're forced to move on and find another source of supply. One which they can have power over. Because it doesn't work with you anymore. Why do narcs go back to their exes? The reason why narcs go back to their exes is because they gave something to them which they miss, something which they want back. Or they made them feel a certain way which they want to feel again. And it's also because it's familiar to them. It's comfortable. It gave them a sense of stability and security. And that's mainly what a narcissist is looking for when they target a primary source of supply. They want to feel safe. They want to feel stable emotionally. Yes, I definitely recommend going vegan. I've been vegan for almost 10 months now. And I feel like I have a lot more energy. I feel more connected with animals, with nature. And I just feel a lot happier as well. And there's so many vegan options now. And the vegan meat looks, smells and tastes just like regular meat. But it's much healthier for you. I wouldn't recommend calling the cops. The sad truth is, narcissists do gravitate towards positions of power. And there are many sociopaths and psychopaths in the police force, as well as the courts, therapists. Yes, Christian, I do believe that vegan food has had a positive influence on my emotions. I feel more compassionate, especially towards animals. I think we get into a habit of, we become desensitized to what we're actually doing. You know, how billions of animals are being slaughtered every single year. You know, just for our meals, when we could quite easily have a plant-based meal and it would be more nutritional. It would be better for us. Yes, Charlotte, you can start your own channel. I am coaching people with YouTube channels now as well. I'm providing the same formula that helped me to find my success. So if this interests you, just send me an email at narcsurvivorcoaching@gmail.com, and then we can arrange a coaching session for starting your own YouTube channel. How do you get a covert narc girlfriend out of the house for good? You've got to think, why can't you get rid of her? It's probably because she believes that it is more beneficial for her to stay. So you've got to make it seem like it's more beneficial for her to leave. Make it seem like it's in her favor rather than her doing something for you. Anyway, that's all for now. I hope this live has been beneficial for you. And maybe we'll do this again soon. I'll see you in the premieres tomorrow. Thank you for joining.